It's one of those last bastions of Americana, a family-friendly town that isn't afraid to grow and evolve, a delicate balance for the town of Mount Pleasant, and a thin line to walk for the newly re-elected Mayor Will Haynie, who joins us now. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So speaking of All-American,
yes.
So you were at the helm when Mount Pleasant was named All-American in 2018.
Back in 2018, we took a team of 40 people out. I was telling you earlier, you have to put on a little song and dance routine.
That's amazing.
And you have to espouse what's unique about your community. And what we emphasized was building bridges. And this was in the aftermath of the terrible Emanuel 9 tragedy. And the Unity Walk that started in Mount Pleasant and was publicized around the world.
Yeah.
We have somebody that was in London, England, and saw people in Mount Pleasant marching on the bridge in a positive way. So we played that up. We sang Hootie and the Blowfish's song, Hold My Hand. We held each other's hands, and we actually sang, and we actually won. So we are an all-America city.
Well, speaking of building bridges, speaking of development, if we
yes.
can just kind of dive into some of the things that you wanted to change as
yes.
mayor the first term. So
yep.
here we are, second term. And what do you think you did accomplish in this last term, and what do you hope to accomplish moving forward?
Well, you know, there are folks that we talk about building bridges would like to pull the bridges up because we were at one time were the fastest growing town east of the Mississippi River. And I came in, and I think the election pattern over the last 4 municipal elections every 2 years has been, you can't stop all growth, but you do not have to grow at the expense of the quality of life that brought people to Mount Pleasant in the first place. Yeah. And so what we did do was we got a handle on short-term rentals, because in some neighborhoods, houses were being bought up and turned into overnight accommodations.
Airbnbs, essentially.
Yeah, I don't want to pick on anyone, but
no,
yeah,
but
we know what we're talking about. Yeah. And then we slowed growth to 2% a year, and that was based on a study that with the influx of people and the unlimited growth that we had in Mount Pleasant before the 2017 election, the strain on calls to police, to fire, to public services on our schools and on our roads was unmanageable. Right. And so what we did was we came up with a figure in a reasonable way that is 2%, so we will only grow 2% per year. The other big thing, and this happened during COVID, so it didn't get all the attention that things like masks did and infection rates and stuff, was we passed unanimously our new 10-year comprehensive plan. And that's, what's a comprehensive plan? It decides on the vision and the look of the town of Mount Pleasant for 10 years as required by law. And I never thought when I got elected to council in 2016, and there was so much acrimony and so much difference, that all 8 council members and the mayor would all agree that this is the vision for Mount Pleasant. Yeah. And if I don't accomplish anything else as mayor, now I did not do that, everybody did that, but I was part of that. And I set out in my first State of the Town address in 2018 let's do that, and let's have one that our citizens are proud of. Right. And when I got on council in 2016, when we had meetings on things like that, the room was full of people and there was anger. Not one person spoke against this new plan, comprehensive plan. So what do I do for the second term? Yeah. We make sure we follow through with that. We make sure we still control growth, and we do other things. We've got to fix traffic. That was the biggest issue.
I was going to say, traffic has been kind of a nightmare for a lot of people.
It has been.
And the thing is that when someone hears All-American Town and they hear about Mount Pleasant, it does come with a cachet. It comes with a reputation of being a wonderful place to raise a family, right. to work as well. When you're east of the Cooper, there is opportunity there as well. Yes. But so brings the traffic and right. the headaches that come along with that.
Christy Hall, the Secretary for the State Department of Transportation, has a great saying that we cannot pave our way out of this. If you had the money and the will, the political will, to widen roads and acquire right-of-way, pretty soon you're going to run out of right-of-way or you're going to run out of money. Yeah. So we are fixing, we're working with the county on Highway 41. We are fixing our own roads that were Long Point Road extension, yes. Billy Swales Parkway.
But which comes with its own controversies as well.
Oh yeah, but what we've got to do is find ways to manage traffic within the infrastructure we already have. Right. And Secretary Hall is real big on helping municipalities do that.
Well, I think this is a great place to start. I certainly have more questions for you, Mayor. We didn't even get to touch on education and safety and all those things that are so important to the citizens of Mount Pleasant. So I hope that you will make it back here again.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're back after this.